Hey guys, it's Jackrabbit back again. Um, so I've had some questions about logs, going doing the paper logs going through school. It's really simple, really simple. As long as you don't overthink it, stupid easy. Wow, man, I'm sitting outside underneath a light, man. This dark. So, here's how it is. You get your graph, and you got your information above the graph. So, if you're driving teams, you get your driver number, your partner's driver number. You've got the date, your tractor number, driver miles, all that good stuff. But in school, you won't have to worry about the driver's numbers, your partner's number. All you got to worry about is the date, your tractor number, your driver number, your trailer number. That's all you got to worry about. Then you got your graph, your grid, where you write, you draw in your shift changes. Super simple. You'll learn all about that in class. And then to the right of the graph, you've got four areas there. That's where you write your on duty, your off duty, your time in the sleeper, which you're never gonna have to mess with in school, because they're gonna make you keep a paper log at school. You got your on duty driving, and then you got your on duty not driving. So everything that you do log through the day, in the end, at the bottom, has to come out at 24 hours. It's a 24-hour graph. So everything you did that day has to come out to 24 hours. And then to the right of that, at the very edge of the graph, you've got your hours for the week. Now it's measured out in an 8-day week. You have 70 hours to drive in that 8 days. You'd write in how many hours you worked per day. So at school, you'll be writing in 9 hours on duty to work time, because that's how much time you'll be spending on duty at school. That's how long you'll actually be working in the class. Let's see here. So you start from number 8, you write 9, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, going up to 1. And then the next day you write 9, 0, 0, 0, 9, 9, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. All the way up to 1. And it works like that. And then you've got your recap. So how that works is, if you're at the end of the week, you're low on hours. Like let's say you've got 6 hours. Okay, so at the end of midnight at the end of the 8th day, you will recap another 6 hours. So the hours you worked on that last day, you will recap those hours. So those hours will get added back to your work week. And then you continue on the cycle with that bar, the 99000, whatever, whatever numbers you write in there. Simple, stupid simple. It's like I like to say, keep it simple, stupid. Of course, not saying you're all stupid. All right, I love you guys. But that's how that works. Then you got below that, you've got, so you've below those, you got your hours worked for the week. So however many hours you worked out of 70. And then below that, hours remaining. So however many work hours you have remaining out of the week from 70. So you take your hours worked for the week, subtract that from 70. That's how many hours you got left. Then below that is hours worked for the day. So you write in 9. That easy. So you write your, your shift change, your status changes in the graph throughout the day. So in class, you'll write down when you're out on the range, you'll draw your flag down at the bottom of the you'll see the same numbers going across as you do at the top of the graph. So you go in at like 6 o'clock. Let's say you're out on the range. You go in at 6 o'clock. You draw the line down. That's your flag. You write Memphis, Tennessee. And then you write Memphis, Tennessee. So Memphis, TN. And then you write PTI, pre-trip inspection. All right, and then you go over to when you take your break. You draw a line down, you draw in your flag for that. Say break. Then you go over, you draw your flag down for lunch. It says lunch. Write Memphis, Tennessee, lunch. Then your other break, draw your line down, Memphis, Tennessee, if you're going to Memphis Academy. If you're going to the Memphis Academy, break. Then you draw another line down, Memphis TN, PTI, post-trip inspection. That's how that works. Then you'll go down to the bottom. Let's say you're out on the driving range, you're practicing skills. So, and you'll have driver's notes. You'll check vehicle was in acceptable condition. You'll check that. Then you'll write down, it asks for vehicle defects. Write in, they'll have you write in none noted. The reason why? Because trucks are limited. They're all the hand-me-downs. They're all the crap trucks of the fleet. That's what they give us. Because why? Because we beat the crap out of them. We abuse the heck out of those trucks. So then, let's see here. Sorry, my skin's kind of oily even though I took a shower. It's hot here. It is hot. It's actually kind of nice out tonight, but still hot. I've got a farmer's tan from Hades. But it's still warm enough to where, I can be outside without a shirt and not have to worry. But anyways, you write down, none noted for vehicle defects. Then you go down to the bottom, you sign, you put your signature down there for driver signature, for the maintenance department. And then, sorry, a bunch of people walking around. Then, oh heck. Oh, and then there's a box in there that says driver signature. For Swift, you have to print your name and then write in your signature. That's how that works. That is how the logbook works, the paper logbook. It's that easy. It's so easy. I can explain it to you, and as long as you don't overthink it and you go, it won't take you for a freaking ever to do. Make sure that you have a ruler for doing your logbook for when you're doing your graphs, so you have nice crisp lines. If you end up having to keep a paper log out on the road because, let's say, your Qualcomm goes down, that's going to be important for DOT. It's got to be legible. It has to be legible. They have to be able to read it. Otherwise, it's like $1,000 fine. They find something on there. It's like $1,000 fine per violation that they find on your logbook. No joke. One of my instructors heard of a guy racking up $10,000 in fines just off of one day in the logbook. That's hardcore, dude. That is hard. The law is not in our favor, unfortunately. That's how it is. So we have to do our best to try and play by the law. Trying to think of the other question. Logbook. Oh, driver's schedule, work schedule. Okay, here's how this works. You have either an 8-10 hour or a 10-8 schedule. So you have 10 hours to drive 8 hours. Okay, that's to calculate in breaks, meal stop, bathroom stops. That's how that schedule works. Then you have the 14-11 schedule. You have 14 hours to drive 11 hours. So 14 hours work time to get 11 hours driving time in. That's how that works. So that's how that works. You know, that's how the driving schedule works. If you're driving teams, sorry if any of the older truckers told you about hot bunking. It's illegal. You know, it's where you're behind the wheel 5 hours and the sleeper 5 hours. Behind the wheel 5 hours and the sleeper 5 hours. You know, you guys flip-flop every 5 hours. Unfortunately, that is illegal. You have to take your 10 hours in the sleeper, or a combination of 8 hours in the sleeper, 2 hours off duty, jerking around, doing whatever. If you're driving teams, you're not going to have that 2 hours, really. That's how that works. So no hot bunking. Illegal. DOT hates it. If they find it in your logs, you're hosed. $1,000 fine for that one violation. Think about it. So I don't think anything's worth $1,000. Nothing is worth $1,000 to a trucker. I'll tell you that right now. My uncle drove for close to 30 years, man. Never had a violation that I know of that he ever told me. Probably, maybe have, but never told me. Get a vape real quick here. My main mod died, so I'm running a TF-V8 on my Able. Oh yes, oh yes. That's right, it freaking works. And it still chugs. Shout out to Blue Whale Vapor, by the way, in Mississippi. Blue Whale Vapor, they hooked it up, man. 120 ml bottles of their house juice for freaking $19.99. Their flavor of the week, 60 ml bottle for $10. Freaking awesome deal. If you're in the Memory Lane Hotel, which is their overflow, it's about 4 miles down the road, just across the state line in Mississippi, actually, on 50, I believe it's 51. The guys there, awesome, really awesome, helpful guys. They know their product. Unfortunately, the RDA game there is weak. That's right, Blue Whale, I'm calling you out. The RDA game is weak. Very weak, painful weak. So I'm calling you guys out. And no, I'm not being paid. I'm not being sponsored or nothing like this to throw that out there. But it's a cool shop. Great prices. Especially if you're looking for, cheap juice while you're down here from the north. Freaking cheap. Really freaking good. I'm vaping on Baja Blast. Their version of Baja Blast. Freaking fire. Anyways, running out of time here. I got about 30 seconds left. So thank you guys so much. I hope this answers your questions. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow me. Help me get bigger so I can help you guys. I can help more of you, more of us. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great, great night.